Welcome, everyone, to NBA basketball here on 2K Sports. Tonight, it's Noche NBA, a celebration of the amazing Latin culture in this league and its fans all around the globe. A great tradition we get to enjoy. And tonight, it'll be the New Orleans Hornets going up against the Dallas Mavericks at the American Airlines Center. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg with David Aldridge on our sideline. And GA, we know a big focus in this matchup is going to be the front court. The center power forward combo is a good one.
And really, for both sides, Kevin, both these teams run their offenses through the big guys. It'll be fun to see who can disrupt the other team's rhythm in this one.
Now, here's Nash. Kicks it out to Nowitzki. No good with the triple. Wesley against Nash. Pass to Brown. Here's Mashburn. The screen from Brown. Here's Person. Off target from three-point range. And now running up the court, Stevenson pushing it up. Took him no time at all on that one.
Great idea to pull up and take the transition three there. The D was in position to block his path to the hoop if he took it inside.
Pass to Brown. Misses in close.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Now, here's Nash. He's been putting up the points on a very steady basis, averaging around 17.5 points a game. Here's Nash. Nowitzki with the screen on West. 2 on the clock. And it's Nowitzki missing. Here's the Hornets with the ball. It's a three-point game. Their last encounter was in New Orleans.
Painful to watch, guys. You could see their frustrations mounting, unable to get into any kind of a rhythm whatsoever.
Yeah, they had no answer for them. They simply got outplayed and outworked.
Mason inside the line. The Mavericks pull it in. And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Here is Nahara, guarded by Mason. And out of bounds as the Hornets gain possession. It's getting late in the season. Let's see how the standings are out west. You look at Dallas. Very strong season they've had, always at or near the top of the conference. And right now they're in first place in contention for that, exactly where they want to be as they close in on the postseason.
You know, right now, Dallas, with the regular season they've enjoyed, it has to be wondered at this point if they're the team to beat this postseason.
You know, the way they've handled just about every challenge that's been thrown at them this year, I don't see how they couldn't be considered front runners for the title.
Out of bounds, it'll be Mavericks ball.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Dallas has gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. They set the pick. Pass to Franklin. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Now Nowitzki. And Nowitzki slams it in.
Hey, he's not a high flyer by any means, but Nowitzki still can throw it down on you.
And first time out of the game called for New Orleans. Coming into this having notched a win against the Rockets in their last game.
And with the type of defense they played that day, they were able to cause a lot of mistakes.
Yeah, and causing a lot of turnovers, as you well know, means cashing in on those opportunities, which really can put a team in a bad way in a hurry.
And stolen by Nash. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. And the basket by Nowitzki.
Love how Nowitzki goes right up with it when he's this deep. I mean, not giving the defense any time to react.
Wesley with the ball. They've been leaning on him for a decent chunk of their offense. He's averaging over 15 points a game. Mavericks leading by 7. Nash outside. To the middle. Stripped away. And a fast break now for the Hornets. Shots good by Wesley.
Gotta know where he is, especially when the break is on.
The Mavericks have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Here's Nowitzki. Goes back up. Fades. And the rebound goes to the Hornets.
And the fadeaway was the only option he had on that one. Defender there all over.
And there's a whistle that goes on Raja Bell. That is his first foul of the game. Pass to Wesley. Inside. And finished off by Brown.
Oh, nice feed by Wesley. Always looking to get others involved.
The Mavericks leading. Nash outside. Nowitzki sets a screen for Nash. Kicks it out to Nowitzki. No one near him. There it is. It's Nash picking up the assist. Nowitzki's got his 3rd basket of the night. And here is Wesley. He picked up 12 points in their last win against Houston. Pass to Mashburn. Nowitzki with the rebound. Looking at Dallas, they took that win in their last game against the Knicks in New York.
Yeah, those road games are tricky, but they had a good strategy going in and stuck to what they do best.
Yeah, you know, game balls all around in that one. A terrific team effort. They trusted in their system and executed well to get the win.
Nash can't get it to go.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Steve Nash. That's his first foul. And the Mavericks making a change here.
Trent Franklin, Eric Strickland.
Now Wesley. Time called here. The Hornets decide to talk it over. Here we are, Greg, headed down the home stretch of the regular season. What's a player's favorite part of the year, do you think?
Right now. If you're a playoff team, Kevin, you are fine-tuning, getting geared up. And if you're out of the postseason picture, I'm already calling my travel agent.
And some changes here for the Mavericks. Wang, he's checked in for LaFrance. Howard comes in for Franklin. And Stevenson subbed in for Raja Bell. Brown the pass to Mason. Wesley with the ball. Over Strickland. No good. That's miss number 2. He's 1 for 3. Mavericks leading by 5. Now here's Howard. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
First team foul.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Defensive foul.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
So far, they've moved the ball well, leading to open, high-percentage looks. Lots of assists in this one.
And, you know, another thing that's been working for them tonight, scoring off turnovers, points off miscues. They've been converting any mistakes at the other end.
Here's Mashburn. Playing Houston, he was nearly unstoppable. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And such a skilled player. Mashburn can be a handful to keep up with as a defender. His game has that interesting mix of physicality and agility to it.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
Here's Strickland, pulls it from the elbow. Franklin, here's Wang. It's hauled in by Brown.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
To the paint, here's Mashburn. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
And whether it's from deep, inside, mid-range, Jamal Mashburn is at home as a scorer.
Pass to Howard. They set the pick. Five to shoot. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul.
You know, you make your free throws, and I think it helps your rhythm, too.
The Mavericks have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line. Eduardo Nahara checked in for Dallas. Griffin comes in for Stevenson. The Hornets trail by 6. Wesley with the ball. There's the lob to Brown. And that one is off. Mavericks have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the opening tip. Strickland passes to Nahara. And he converts the layup. Nahara's got 5 points so far.
And you're not going to pass up that kind of thing.
And here is Wesley. Pass to Mashburn. The screen from Brown. From past the arc. And that one's good. Mashburn. 7 points in the game.
And you have to be cognizant of Mashburn's long-range shooting ability. This guy is really accurate from out there.
Here is Nahara. He's got 5. And it goes down 2 points. Nahara's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Now Wesley. Pass to Person. And here is Brown. To the inside. Griffin with the steal. Out to the wing and taken away by Brown. Here's Person. He definitely had a good game in their win against the Rockets. Here's Mashburn. Off target with the jump hook. Outside Griffin. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Hey, that was good defense, and it's not easy to beat that tough interior D, but nice move by Griffin to do so.
Pass to Mason. Here's Mashburn. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
That was a winning basketball play. Only good things happen when you draw a foul and get yourself free throws.
A different look for Dallas. Bradley's checked in for Wang. Franklin comes in for Howard. And it's Bell in for Griffin. And then for New Orleans, Probniak, he's checked in for Brown. James Jones comes in for Mason. And Earl Watson is subbed in for Person. Here's Strickland. Nothing on the board. Bradley dishes to Nahara. Bradley is screen on Jones. Here's Nahara. Here's Bradley. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Making his presence felt at the rim.
The Hornets trail by 9. Pass to Wesley. Here's Mashburn. Over to the wing. Here's Watson. And he misses his first shot of the game. Dallas has gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Here's Strickland. Here's Franklin. Down low. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Nahara. It's good, and there's a block called on the play. He'll get one free throw.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And up to this point on the season, he's set a pace of right around 73% when he gets to the line.
And boy, I tell you what, he's really coming to his own this year. I mean, that is an enormous step up from what he shot at the line last season.
Now, here's Watson. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. Here's the screen. To the inside. And that one's good. Drobniak.
And the defense no factor, which is why he simply laid it in.
A minute 20 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Armstrong. Nowitzki kicks to Nahara. Back to Nowitzki. Pass to Nahara. Nowitzki a screen. Shot from the wing. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
You know, the fact is, he's not a lock from there, but he was open enough to where he should have hit that shot. You know, using his size advantage there to rip down that board in traffic.
Here is Armstrong. He's covered by Watson. Armstrong passes to Nowitzki. Now Bell. Nowitzki with the screen on Jones. Here's Bell. Nowitzki kicks to Nahara. Back to Nowitzki. It's stolen. Here is Lynch. No scoring in this one. Watson the pass to Mashburn. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. He's had 4 chances at the line, made them all.
And that 82% free throw percentage this season must have him feeling pretty good about himself at the line.
And you know, with those numbers, he makes a defender hesitant to get too tight on him. I mean, he doesn't want to get whistled for the foul and put this guy on the line.
He hits both from the stripe. Here's Wang. And so it's Dallas in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one, a great performance from the field. Right back after this break. We welcome you back to Noche Latina. Becoming an annual tradition is always here on 2K Sports and always exciting. And what do you think, guys, about Dallas here in this one?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
Here's Strickland following the score by New Orleans. Back to Nowitzki. Chalk up 2 there. Nowitzki's got 8 points.
Got to try to keep pace with Nowitzki now. Once he sets that pick, he's looking to get the ball back with the hard cut.
Right wing. Pass to Mashburn. Shoots the 3. Poke loose. Nowitzki outside. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Shots good by Strickland.
Wise read from Nowitzki there, recognizing the overcommitment of the defense and making the defense pay as a result.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
Mavericks on D. Here's Mashburn. 11 points in the game. And that one drops. Robniak's got his second bucket of the night.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
Bradley is screen on Lynch. Franklin kicks to Armstrong. Here's Franklin. He's covered by Watson. Just 5 on the clock. Franklin dishes to Franklin. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
I like this play call. It was the right move to free up a shooter.
Pass to Mashburn. Here is Lynch. Still scoreless. There's the pick. To the middle. Here's Drobniak. Shoots over Bradley. And it's Drobniak missing. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Armstrong possesses real good leadership qualities. Terrific floor general. And doesn't take any plays off. This guy gives you everything he has.
And some changes here for the Mavericks. Wang, he's checked in for Bradley. And Eduardo Nahara is subbed in for Franklin. And the Hornets with possession here, trailing by 13. They can look forward to San Francisco after this game and a matchup against Golden State. And that game will be game 2 of 5 out on the road. Here's Mashburn. 11 points in the game. Off target with the free throw line, Jay. Armstrong with it. There's a good screen. Over Jones. Franklin. Nice pass. Nice catch and a resounding dunk.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Pass to Mashburn. Got a piece of it. Franklin with the steal. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Drives to the hoop. Naharaj. Shot is good.
Superb ball control. Very patient, waiting for things to develop in pick and rolls. That's good work.
Pass to Lynch. They set the screen. Inside. Up and in on the layup. Mashburn's got 13.
Jamal Mashburn can certainly take over a game, and doing just that here in this one.
Armstrong against Jones. Unloads from 13. Franklin can't hit.
Mavericks foul called. Trent Franklin.
And some changes here for the Mavericks. Howard comes in for Eduardo Nahara. And Nash in for Armstrong. Brown is checked in for the Hornets. Person comes in for Lynch. The Hornets trail by 15. Here's Person. He has yet to score. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Person against Nash. Shoots from the line. Howard. And it's slammed in by Howard.
And this is where Nash is most dangerous. Superb at running that pick and roll.
Pass to Brown. Here's Mashburn. Tries the spin move. And they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end.
Mashburn with a determined rim attack, throwing it down.
Howard setting the pick for Nash. There's the drive. It's rebounded by Person. Franklin with the steal. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
And if it doesn't, this is only going to get uglier. I mean, that's no way to defend a player of his caliber.
Catching up on the changes for New Orleans. Mason checks in for Drobniak, and it's Wesley in for James Jones. Wesley against Nash. And it's Wesley missing. Dallas leading by 16. Nash drives in. Solid shot from the distance of about 14 feet.
This is Nash's bread and butter, his decision-making in the pick and roll. Masterful.
Takes it inside. And it's Wesley missing. The Mavericks have gone 8 of 10 from the field here in the second quarter. You've got to like how they've shot the ball. Nash the pass to Franklin. Wesley against Nash. Brown outside. Pass to Person. And here is Mason. Scoreless thus far. Just 4 to shoot. And it's blocked. And so it looks like the Hornets will retain possession here. And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Well, Francie's checked in for Wang. Nowitzki comes in for Franklin. Franklin's checked in for Howard. And it's Bell in for Stevenson. Clock is at 3. Here's Mashburn. And right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Now here's Nash. A 17-point game for him in the win against New York. Here's Nowitzki and the jam by Dirk Nowitzki.
Nice play by Nowitzki off the pick and roll right there. Was able to work through the coverage and open things up for himself and his team.
The Hornets trail by 18. Pass to Mason. Here's Mashburn. And there's the drive. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Mashburn's got 19 points.
And this is how special Mashburn is on the drive, using that athleticism to just explode towards the rim.
Nash kicks to Nowitzki. Out to Nash. Nowitzki with the screen on Wesley. Person against Nowitzki. 6 for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of guys.
Such a versatile offensive weapon. Nowitzki has tons of places where he can get it in the basket from.
Wesley the pass to Mashburn. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Drobniak, he's checked in for the Hornets. Now here's Nash. Nowitzki with the screen on Wesley. Nash kicks to Nowitzki. Count the basket. 14 points for Dirk Nowitzki.
Dirk can be so strong inside, breaking through that contact.
Tipped away and stolen by Nash. Franklin for 3. They get it back. To the paint, tries again. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
I love the fact that Nowitzki always ready to handle the contact and punishment, especially inside.
The Mavericks have made the most out of their opportunities at the line. They have yet to miss in 7 attempts. No good on that one. New Orleans making a switch here. Brown's checked in. He hits the second from the line.
Dirk Nowitzki is one of the greatest big man shooters ever, and he's practically automatic from the line.
Now Wesley. There's the lob to Brown. Again, New Orleans turns it over. As we get a break in the action, now let's take a look at the East and how the teams are stacking up. Look at New Orleans. Right now they're on the outside looking in at the playoff seeds.
And I think for New Orleans, they're one of those teams that hasn't quite figured it out this year. A lot of talent, a lot of heart, but nothing to put them up on that next level.
You know, it's really hard to figure out exactly what's been missing, but there is something missing. It perhaps could be the system they're playing in.
Armstrong with it, covered by Wesley. Here's Howard, and Howard with the stuff.
Using the screen and roll to perfection.
And it's Mason with the ball for New Orleans. Pass to Wesley. And here is Mason. The screen from Brown. Mason, the pass to Brown. And finished off by Brown.
Solid screen and then rolling with intent and force.
Wesley against Armstrong. Outside Bradley. Armstrong with it. Back to Bradley. And that one is hammered home.
He just powered that one down.
One of the game's top dunkers.
Absolutely salivates when he attacks the rim.
The Hornets trail by 20. Wesley with the ball. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game. Griffin looking around. To the middle. Here's Franklin, guarded by Mason. Griffin passes to Lang. Howard against Brown. Another shot. Hornets with the rebound. Here is Mason. He's coming off a 16-point game against Houston.
Yeah, but he was also a force on the defensive side. 2 block shots and also altered a ton of shots.
Here's Drobniak. 6 to shoot. Brown outside. Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good. There's a screen. Strickland passes to Franklin, and he slams it one-handed.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
A minute 20 left in the first half of the game. Pass to Drobniak. Here is Mason. 6 on the shot clock.
Attacking with reckless abandon. Desmond Mason doesn't care what the defense is or how tight they're on him. He's going where he wants to.
It's his first trip to the line.
And his free throws are falling at a rate of only about 72% on the season. Not terrible, but listen, you obviously would expect him to do better.
You know, his free throw percentage has dropped this year, but not really enough to raise any red flags or become alarmed about it.
Now, here's Nash. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
LaFrancis checked in for Wang. Here is Bell. Nash outside. A 3-ball. That's it. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
And the quickness of Nash's game, just taking a shot there before the defense has a chance to react.
Pass to Drobniak. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
And this guy, to me, embodies determination. Small at his position, but he still gets up and keeps plays alive. That's mind over matter for sure.
Now, here is Bell. Still without a basket. Now Nash. Here's Franklin. Takes a three, and Dirk Nowitzki gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
What a pass. Nash showing you excellent court vision there.
And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
9 seconds left in the second quarter. There's the pick. Puts up a deep three. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And through one half, it hasn't even been close. The Mavericks on top, delivering the blowout. And we'll get going after this from the American Airlines Center. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Wesley the pass to Brown. Here's Mashburn. He started by Howard. Brown with a screen on Howard. Here's Mashburn. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Wesley. Over Nash. And it's Wesley missing. Dallas has gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. Here is Nahara. Nash with no one around. Another three for Dallas.
The sharpshooter Nash, especially efficient and lethal from outside the arc with that really efficient stroke of his.
Driving the lane, and the rejection by Bradley. Nahara kicks to Howard. Nash with the screen for Howard. Pass to Bradley. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Robniak, he's checked in for David Wesley. The Hornets shooting at 44%, pretty reasonable. Person, the pass to Mashburn. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Clock at 6. Steps back and shoots. And it's Bradley with the rebound. Bradley's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Howard setting the pick for Nash. Pass to Howard. It's hauled in by Brown. Brown's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Drobniak. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Brown with a screen on Stevenson. Here's Mason. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops.
And Mason has proven he has a mid-range jump shot, one that the defense got to respect.
Bradley is screen on Person. Here's Nash. Here's Bradley. There it is. It's Nash picking up the assist. Nash has got his 6th assist on the night.
Oh, great instincts from him to release on the pick and roll and makes himself a target.
Stolen by Stevenson. Jumps up, and it's Stevenson finishing it off.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Now here's Nash. He's got 8. Howard kicks to Stevenson. Nash against Person. 5 on the clock. 14 feet away. Bradley can't get it to go.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Person, the pass to Mason, and stolen by Nash. Now here comes Nash, leading the break. And it's Howard finishing it off.
Something that Nash really excels at, his awareness of finding open teammates is incredible.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Nash against Person. Pass to Mashburn. The screen from Brown. Mashburn, the pass to Brown. Hits the jumper in space. Brown's got 6.
Put the ball through the hoop. That is the name of the game.
Nash outside. Now here's Brett, and he bangs it home with one hand.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and polish.
So it's the Hornets now. The Mavericks making the shot. Shot clock at 5. Fires from way outside. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Bradley's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Nash against Person. Nash dishes to Bradley. Back to Nash. There's the screen. An easy 2 points on the layup. Nash has got 5 points in the quarter.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
Inside, Brown the pass to Person. Over Nash. Person no good. And here are the Mavericks now. They're on a 16-4 run. Person against Nash. Bradley sets the pick for Nash. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. He's got 12.
Boy, the pure jumper of Nash, the ball looks so sweet coming off his fingertips.
Person kicks to Brown. Pass to Mashburn. Brown with the screen on Howard. Back to Brown. Over Howard. And again, no good by New Orleans. Dallas has gone 5 of 8 from three-point land. 15 points and a deep ball for them tonight. Stevenson passes to Nash. Bradley is screen on Person. Here's Nash. Here's Bradley. Good, and the assist goes to Nash. Bradley's got 13.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Here's Mashburn. 22 points for him. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Nash outside. Bradley is screen on Person. Nash the pass to Bradley. Good on the bucket. Bradley's got 11 in the second half. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game. How it's been going for Dallas.
Phenomenal work on the defensive end so far. That stands out the most. They've made it their mission to block shots and make things hard for the opposition.
Another thing they're doing well tonight is getting steals, and that can be attributed to their tenacious style defensively.
And it's good for 2.
2 points the hard way there. Battling, willing that bucket in.
Nash kicks to Naharan. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now, here's Brown. He has 6. Pass to Mashburn. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. Drobniak. No good from outside.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Howard setting the pick for Nash. Goes back up. Kicks it out to Stevenson. Pass to Nahara. Stevenson, a screen on Mason. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Personal foul.
And that's why you work it inside. You put the defense in an uncomfortable position.
Eduardo Nahara taking 2 shots.
That free throw good from Nahara. Some changes for New Orleans. Jones checked in for Brown, and Earl Watson is subbed in for Mason. He doesn't get the second one.
The free throw line's a great way to see how confident a player's feeling.
Now here's Jones. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. New Orleans moving it around. And it's Drobniak missing.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
Strickland passes to Lang. Here's Strickland, and he drives in. Pass to Bell. Back to Nowitzki. A second chance effort. He takes it up and lays it in. Nowitzki's got 17 now.
Such a presence inside with the ball in his hands. Good decision by Dirk to put it right back up.
Stripped it away. Strickland passes to Nowitzki. Here's Wang. Hasn't made one yet. Back to Nowitzki. Down and drops through the net for his 9th bucket. He is 9 for 13 so far.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
Now here's Jones. Shot to stop the run, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
First personal foul.
The Hornets have knocked down 8 of 9 free throw attempts. I'd say those numbers read pretty well.
And their success rate on the season, right around 77%.
And comparing to the numbers of last season, they've made a bit of improvement, so that's some positive momentum they can look to build on.
Franklin's checked in for Dallas. The Hornets also with the sub. Lynch is checked in. LaFrancie's checked in for Dallas. Strickland passes to Nowitzki. That one finds the mark. It's the 10th time he's done that tonight on 14 shots.
So good at getting to his spots and then cashing in, making the game look easy.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off.
Boy, both ends of that play, guys, were fantastic.
Nowitzki outside. Franklin for 3. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Dirk Nowitzki. Franklin's got 6.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Boy, I like the disposition and attitude since halftime. They're patiently looking for good shots.
Here is Lynch. Here's Mashburn. A three-pointer is right on target.
3 points.
Mashburn's got 5 points in the quarter.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
And the shot is good from Nowitzki.
And, we know Nowitzki is a phenomenal catch-and-shoot guy. Does a fabulous job measuring up these shots.
Here's Mashburn. He's got 27. And he makes that one.
Jamal Mashburn.
Mashburn's got 29 in the game.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
Well, that might be fair, but I wouldn't want to take away from what he did in that last game. I mean, let's just say it's a pretty nice run he's on, no matter how you decide to frame it up.
Shot clock at 6. Strickland passes to Nowitzki. Second shot opportunity. No good at the rim. And so it's Dallas, enjoying the kind of gigantic lead you almost never see. And they're winning the turnover battle very easily in this one. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Dallas has gone 6 of 10 from three-point range, up over 50% for the ball game. They set the pick. Armstrong kicks to Franklin. Out to the right wing. It's stolen by Watson. Here is Lynch. Down low. Here's Drobniak. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Drobniak's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the Hornets. Now here's Griffin. Defense right on him. It's stolen by Jones. And they're moving it up. And Franklin pulls it down. Maverick shooting the lights out in this building, 68% from the field. Griffin passes to Armstrong. Pass to Franklin. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Looking at who's out there now for the Mavericks. Wang, he's checked in for LaFrance. And Nowitzki's subbed in for Franklin.
You know, he appears to be pretty locked in offensively. Not having much trouble at all finding his shots.
Nowitzki with the screen on Jones. And Nowitzki with the stuff.
And surprisingly, a firm throwdown. And that's a little bit out of character, Kevin.
It is, Greg. You're right. He's got plenty of size to attack the basket, but rarely does.
Well, he certainly attacked it that time, but I mean, that's what they want to see more from him.
New Orleans on D after Dirk Nowitzki's bucket. Pass to Wang. Fires for 3. He shoots again, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
What a savvy move by Nowitzki, knowing the defense has to respect his jump shot, which is lethal. He gets them to bite on the pump fake.
2 shots.
The first one falls. LaFrance's checked in for the Mavericks. Bell comes in for Griffin. Person's checked in for New Orleans. For New Orleans, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. From downtown, good on the three-point shot. Ashburn's got 12 points here in the second half.
Quick draw, like the old West.
Armstrong dishes to Nowitzki. Here's Franklin. Back to Nowitzki. They set the screen. 4 on the clock. Here's Franklin. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
Yeah, and you know, that is some shaky and shoddy defensive work. They got to tighten it up.
Drobniak, and he dunks it down.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Jones drives in, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Second personal foul. Second team foul. James Jones. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And so Jones nails both of them. The Mavericks have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Nowitzki with the screen on Person. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
I mean, come on. Dirk is just this good. Even while taking the foul, he gets it to go anyway.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Howard's checked in. To the wing right side. Person, the pass to Mashburn. Off target with his three.
And even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Pass to Nowitzki. And the layup is good. Nowitzki's got 9 points now in the quarter.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. Let it fly. Keep staying at it.
Count that one for Mashburn.
And just so sure of himself, like he just knew that was going in.
Pass to Bell. Nowitzki with the screen on Jones. Here's Bell. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
First personal foul, third team foul. At the line for 2, Raja Bell.
And he can't get the first one. And the Mavericks with some changes. Wang, he's checked in for LaFrance. And Franklin subbed in for Howard. The Hornets have gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor. As to Drobniak. Yep, it counts.
Great drive, Drobniak.
Here's Strickland. Nowitzki a screen. Strickland passes to Nowitzki. Here's Strickland. Back to Nowitzki. Dallas again missing. For New Orleans, they've gone 6 of 8 from the field in the fourth so far. It's been a great start to this final quarter for them.
Raja Bell, second personal foul, third team foul. Wesley Person, 2 shots.
He misses the free throw. Both teams deciding to change it up. And the second free throw, good. Dallas has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Stevenson passes to Nowitzki. Pass to Wang. Back to Nowitzki. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
What confidence from Nowitzki, managing to get his shot off while still drawing contact.
P.J. Brown's checked in for New Orleans. Wesley comes in for Lynch. Both shots good from the stripe. New Orleans gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Pass to Mashburn. To the inside. It's tipped. Here's Wesley. Here's Brown. And finished off by Brown.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
1 shot.
Now, here's Stevenson. Nowitzki sets a screen for Stevenson. And there's Dirk Nowitzki on the assist from Stevenson. And that's 36 points for Nowitzki. Hornets have gone 7 of 10 shooting the ball since the start of the fourth quarter. Mashburn, the pass to Person. Six on the shot clock. Here's Mashburn. Mavericks with the rebound. Nowitzki's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Franklin for 3. It's hauled in by Brown. Brown's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Wesley against Stevenson. Pass to Brown. And so they foul intentionally.
Adrian Griffin.
Dallas calls timeout.
Personal foul.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Mavericks. And the Hornets also making a change. Mason's checked in. First free throw is good. And Brown drops them both. Dallas has gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots, 6 of 13. Strickland passes to LaFrance. Now, here is Bell. He's covered by Person. And here's Bell. Here's Franklin. That one is good again. He's 6 for 8 from the floor with the basket.
And they'll take that all day. That's a high percentage look.
Now Wesley.
Mavericks foul. Trent Franklin. 4th personal foul. Team is in the penalty. David Wesley.
First one falls for him.
Not just a solid free throw shooter, Wesley does a lot for this team.
So 1 for 2 that time with the strike. Dallas has gone 0-3 so far in the 4th quarter from long range. They set the pick. Bell passes to LaFrance. Some solid defense from Brown.
I think he'll think twice about attempting that shot next time. The defense was right on top of him there.
To the paint. Pass to Mashburn. Three-pointer. They get the rebound. And here is Mason. Wesley with the ball. Here's Person. He's guarded by Howard. Fades and shoots. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Mashburn's got 39.
And Mashburn is a really good small forward now. A terrific shooter who scores well from the mid-range area of the floor.
And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
5th team foul.
That's good from Franklin.
At the line for Dallas, Trent Franklin. 2 shots.
That one misses. For New Orleans, they've gone 8 of 13 from the field since the start of the 4th, sinking the majority of their shots. Count that one for Mashburn.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
Here's Strickland, covered by Wesley. Puts the move on, jams it in off the great move.
And nothing like taking it to the hole yourself.
Here's Wesley. Going inside. And Franklin pulls it down. Dallas has gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots, 6 of 13. Strickland, it's good. New Orleans has gotten off 4 three-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. And it's Wesley missing.
Oof, rough shooting night tonight, but you can't fault him for the effort.
There's a good screen. Strickland passes to Franklin. Driving inside. Gets it to go for bucket number 8. He's taken just 10 shots.
And he's had an excellent performance overall from the field.
Pass to Mason. Here's Mashburn. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
Franklin's checked in for Franklin. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Here's Strickland. Howard with this screen on Wesley. Strickland passes to Howard. Stolen away. Person against Bell. Pass to Person. Here's Wesley. Out to the right wing. Howard with the steal. And Bell kicks to Franklin. Dallas moving it around. Here's Strickland, covered by Wesley. Franklin passes to Strickland. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the rebound goes to the Hornets.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Mavericks.
Fewer miscues made the difference.
Yeah, I mean, a great all-around effort. Not only did they minimize their turnovers, but kept the pressure up on D, forcing the other team to commit turnovers.
In what's really been a fantastic year, these guys expect to win each night just as they've done here tonight. And this will end up another big win, making it 65 on the season.
A 2-game season series. They win them both and complete the sweep.
That's a nice feeling to get the sweep. Even though it is a small number, still nice to get that sweep.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Nowitzki.
You can't look back at too many major moments in this game and not see his imprint put all over it. And really scored most of their points, but he can't score them all, guys. He's going to have to get somebody else to step up.
Pass to Franklin. 20 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Strickland. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and
Did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
A steal. So we see the Mavericks taking the win here. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
And that'll do it, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you later.